Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Logan Mocha. Today we are going to be going in depth and behind the scenes, in a way, of the Children of the Molehill Season 2 Xbox Edition official spreadsheet, right? We're going to be taking a look at how I'm not killing myself every week, um, managing fucking 80 people, scores and positions and promotions and emotions. If this, I had to make it automatic, right? If This is why I kind of brought up the Smooth the last season. It's like, bro, I have this automatic shit. I can tell you, Smooth, that and Shippo, who are actually going to do this all manually, which drove me crazy thinking that they were going to do that. Like, you cannot physically, mentally manage 80 people without it taking you probably an hour or two, maybe even more, probably 2 hours or so, to manage their points, manage to think about every single person's points and reserves and calculating all that shit manually. That was not okay. I took it upon myself to say, hey, shit, bro, I can make this shit automatic. Watch me. Here we go. Let's get into it. That was lame. So yeah, basically, first off, we have the division list. This right gets sorted every week via a script, um, for a Google App script, which are very, very, very cool. It's kind of sketchy sometimes, but it's, for the most part, it works pretty well. But yeah, the division list gets sorted every week based on the promotions and demotions throughout the other divisions. It actually even, so that'll be automatic. It actually will, like, say I need to remove somebody the from the division list. Like, say somebody leaves an event, like I might be doing, who knows, but it's just future because of extracurricular activities. But yeah, say I remove somebody, let's say I remove myself. Well, all I have to do, click reset start orders. What that is going to do is it's going to shift everybody up one and pull the top guy. It's going to be sorted by points. So the best guy gets to be added to the bottom of this. It's then going to resort this top to bottom based on points, and then going to send this data to the Division 6 tab right here. The Division 6 is randomly random start order every week, no matter what. And then it's going to go back into Division 1 and all throughout the divisions and copy and paste this roster by itself. Of course, automatic. You could not possibly do this fucking manually. So yeah, these get resorted then, the division rosters. And then, so that covers that. That covers if somebody leaves an event. And that'll cover, that. I can even do that, do more than one person at a time, which is really fucking awesome. Because, efficiency and shit. So then that covers that. I said that how many times? It's late, don't worry about it. So let's say the start week is over. So like basically the start week function or the reset start order. The start week function is what I have here. This is just the scripts for setting the rosters and then making these cells formulas to figure out the actual start order. Right now they're not quite right because there's no points. So usually this is reversed points grid or points order, which they're all zeros. So it's just, yeah. And then Division 2 is the middle 5 start top 5. The demotions from D1 start in the middle, and the promotions from D3 start in the last. But it's reversed points in each of those subgroups, so science and shit. So basically, yeah, it'll figure out the start orders. It'll then copy and paste it so the formulas aren't there anymore, so it doesn't get altered between now and the time. Either I do this again that I need to, or the time the actual race starts, which is, all about that. Gotta just, it's so much information to make sure it doesn't change on accident, I know doing it automatic is scary because what if one thing changes and you're not aware of it, then you're like, fuck, what the fuck should happen? Like manually, obviously, you can control all of that. But, I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to take it. There is no risk, man. It's fucking flawless anyways. So So okay, so we have the start orders figured out. Now, what's next? Let's see. The reserves. That's interesting. Standing. Let's see what do we got going on. Why is that like that? Let's do some debugging real quick. What was that division? Oh, it's just not a formula. Look at that. Paste special formula only. There we go. That was strange. I wonder if that's on the actual spreadsheet. Oh boy, getting intense. Division 2, Division 3. Nope, it's all good. Okay, cool beans. Okay, so reserves, yeah, these get automatically sorted. This is another manual part that I have to do is just figure out the reserves, which is simple enough. The only manual parts is the reserves, the track car selection, or the track voting, and the inputting of the finished positions and who got best lap. That's it. That's all that fucking is. And adding people to the Division 6 list if people get added. That's it. That just makes everybody's life so much fucking easier. Okay, so let's see. What else can we explain before we run this shit to show you what the fuck happens? Because it gets pretty intense, you know, with all this. It's not intense. It's just it was intense last season because I didn't really know what I was doing, but this season, man, it's so much cleaner. Proud of myself. So reserves. Then the points are, of course, it's just one. It's not really a long. I guess it's a long formula, but it's simple and it's checking to see first is J4 blank. Well, if it's blank, then don't do anything. If it's not blank, then if it's a DNS, do not start, then you get 0 points no matter what. If L4 reserve, if that's blank, then you get to not worry about. Well, if it's not blank, then you have to divide. Then you have to divide the points they get for finishing, like say you get first, you get 25 points. Well, if you have a reserve, you have to divide that by 2. I just said round it because fuck it. Made the executive decision to do that. So round the half of the points, and then you have to add the division bonus points. So like D1 gets, I think, I don't have a clue. D1 gets 15 bonus points for being in D1 for starting the race. You have to start the race to get the bonus points. So you get those bonus points. If you don't have a reserve, you don't have to have them, and that's just covering the if statement over here. Then if you get fastest lap, it's checking if you get fastest lap. Then you need to add the bonus points you get for that, which is D1 is 2 points, 2 points, 3 points, 3, 4, and 4 for each of the divisions. Pretty fucking simple, right? So that's the formula. And then division up and down. D1 is pretty simple. It's just if you are, well, first if you DC or DNS, you get the division down. Or if you are in position 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15, you go down. Which the division up and get down gets pretty interesting in the next divisions because each division promotion depends on the demotions from the division above. So like if there's 6 divisions or demotions from D1, well, there has to be 6 promotions from D2, which gets kind of tricky if there's reserves, or that's about it. That's about only reason it would get tricky. So let's say division up. Let's say Wi-Fi gets first. Let's make it simple and say there's only. Let's go. We'll put real information here. No, we won't. We'll put fake information. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5, 6. 14. Okay, so there's. I don't like that. It's not centered. There's 5 demotions, right? So there has to be 5 promotions from over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have just pasted that. That's lame. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So we got. So okay. So you would think usually the top 5 get to be promoted if there's 5 demotions from the division ahead. But reserve cannot promote people, so you have to figure that out. They have to. The cell has to literally think that through, saying, wait, there's a reserve, and it's within the range of the number of demotions, so you can't say you're going up a division. But so that means the guy in 6th place needs to be aware that there's a reserve who can't get promoted. So it has to think, well, shit, there's 5 demotions plus the number of reserves that can't be promoted, which means if the J4 is less than or equal to the number of demotions plus the number of reserves who can't get promoted, then you get to go up. Whoa! You follow me still? It's kind of tricky. I don't even know if anybody's been watching this. But I appreciate it if you are. I appreciate that you're taking the time to appreciate my efforts. No, I really don't need your appreciation, but I do appreciate it. Winky face. So yeah, we got 5 people who get to go up with the logic of him not being able to go up, which is kind of scientific. So let's say there's a DC in here, just to make sure we get 6 demotions. We get 6 demotions. Well, shit. So that means 6 people need to go up from D3, which means, oh, look at that. That was, I love how this works. First try, even no fuck ups. So we got the top 3, of course, and then we have Hasselhoy can't get promoted because he's a reserve, or I guess Brumman can't get promoted. So then these guys need to be aware that there's a reserve that can't get promoted. So, and there's 6 demotions. So 6 people need to go up to the next division to fill it up. And lo and behold, it does. I don't really want to go through this. It's kind of annoying, but fuck it. It's basically saying if J8, number 5, if 5 is less than or equal to the number of demotions, the number of downs in this range, then and added to and plus the number of unique names whenever this is less than or equal to the number of demotions, then if that number is less than all that, then you get to go up. It's fucking logic. It's what you have to put in these cells to make it understand what the fuck's going on. So let me just fill these other ones up real quick. That way we can move on. D5. Who's gonna get fast slap? Let's just. Oh, I didn't mean to put that. And D6. Let's go. 17, 18. Oh, that. Oh, wait. What? Why did that not work? Let's find out. Let's see. Did that find? Oh, 17, 18. That can't happen. It can happen though. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't ever think that through because I've never had 15 people finish a race. So let's see if we can fix this right now. That's, wow, I'm surprised I found a mistake. And that was kind of cocky. I'm surprised that I didn't even consider 17 people. Let's see if this is greater than 15, then 0. Else if J19 is greater than or equal to 15, then 0. Else all this crap. Else blank. Special paste formula only. Perfect. Okay. That was simple enough, right? It's just got to cover for 17 and 18, which are obviously zeros. 0 points because you can only get, it's 1 through 15 get points, or 1 through 14 really. So yeah, all right. What's next? So we have these people all figured out. Now we have all these demotions and promotions. I'm going to delete this because we don't need this anymore. So basically, we have everybody's finished their race, right? So we need to basically, I create a snapshot of the current week so that I can settle disputes if I need to. So we're going to do that right now. So what happens is, we'll just run it from here. Create snapshot. That's the wrong one. So what it does is it's going to, I have a snapshot template. Oh, that's right, I already have this. So this is equal to, this is basically being updated live from every other tab. And then what this will do will create a new sheet, and then it will rename it, and then copy all this, and then repaste it so that they're just values. Like this is a formula, right? So it's just copy and pasting updated constantly though of the standings right here. So where'd it go? So what this does will copy and paste it and paste the values so that it doesn't change, and then it will just move it to over here so that it's out of the way. And then, so we're going to run that real quick. Let's go create snapshot, run. So it's going to create a new one, move it, and then hide that snapshot template. So now we have something to base the division list off of. So now what we have is, let's see if, I wonder if it, so promos and demos, no, not yet. Oh, we have to change, hold on, finish week. What I usually do is click finish week and it does it all by itself. So it creates a snapshot, that's what we just did. And then it's going to increment this by itself, of course, always automatic. Now we have everybody figured out to figure out who goes up and down, which is awesome. This will then, is this covered yet? Yeah, no, it's not. Come on, all right. We have the promotions and demotions and who stayed. So now we have everybody split out. Now we can basically build a big list based on all these little lists, which is what's about to happen. This is kind of confusing. I actually don't fully 100% know what's going on here, but this is getting the values from each of these and then putting them all together. Once it does that, it's going to then paste it here, which I guess we can do hopefully seamlessly. Let's hide this and then break. Alright, so let's break it right here. There. Play. Okay. So that will then hopefully copy and paste this pretty seamlessly. Nope. Good job, Movo. Alright, let's figure out what happened. I don't know why I did that. Oh, it did this again. Let's hide this. Then replay it. There we go. Okay, so perfect. Now we have this. Now we have a brand new division list. This will go all the way down to the new D6 list. Yeah, new D6 list. Let's see. What happened? Oh, I got rid of the error. God damn it. Let's just undo. Alright, redo. Okay, perfect. So we have the new division list. Whew. So then this will then get copied and pasted to the this new list, right? And then these points will get updated based on the driver history. The driver, this is pretty nice too. The driver history gets updated based on the references, which gets updated based on itself again. Interesting. Wait, yeah. But it gets the points from the snapshots. This will go through each snapshot and figure out where they finished, what division they were in, and the points, and if they got best lap, all the stuff that you usually keep track of in each week. This will keep track of it, and it gets updated. And then after all that, after it gets reset, this gets resorted by itself. This gets pasted from the bottom of this list. I don't even know where. Oh, it's right here. 78. This is D6 pretty much. This is everybody else. Whew. And then after that gets pasted, let's see what happens next. Pasting new div list, resetting div list. Just did that. Resetting div list 6. That's resetting this. And then clearing reserves list, so it'll clear all this. And then clearing track voting tab, so it resets this. All automatic. I'm not about to do this fucking manually, waste time. It's making my mind cleaner with automation, right? What's next? Running the start week. So the start week is going to basically resort or repaste. Start week, we already went over this, but it takes this and puts it in D1. This goes in D2, and then it will formalize. Let's go ahead and run that. We'll just run. We'll go. I don't even know where. Let's go. Let's just run this whole thing. So snapshot gets removed. Okay. So let's just run finish week. So snapshot gets. Oh, of course, you melon head. What happened? Oh boy, this is debugging at its finest. Dismiss. Is this one? No, it's 1, 2. Try again. Finish week. If I could figure out, where the fucking range height was talking about. Oh, okay. Uncomment. Okay, finish week. Play. Okay, create snapshot, moves it, paces the shit. Promos and demos are figured out. It's going then to repaste this, gets the points from the driver history, from the snapshot, resorts the standings, resets the div6 list, clears the reserves list. This will get cleared. There it is. Clears the car selection list. Eventually, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have that. I don't have that. Wow. Oh, no, these are, interesting why those are still there. Oh, no, these are, yeah, I gotta clear that by itself. Well, let's do that right now. Well, is it done? Yeah, it's done. Okay, so basically, all these guys got, sorted again, so Division 1. So, yeah, okay, let's give this a chance. This is reversed points order. These are in the order of some magical shit. Like, it's not in any particular order. It's in the order of the starting order from last week, and then based on promotions and demotions. It's kind of, I wouldn't even worry about the order of this, but this gets sorted based on reverse points. Division 2 is different. So let's see if I can unhide these. This is basically D1, D2, and D3. So the D2 guys get to start first through, or however many they are. There's only 4 because I guess 6 got demoted. Yeah. So they get to start first through 5th. So it's first through 4th based on the reverse points. And then the D1 guys, and the D3 guys, which is, as you can see, perfectly, beautiful, beautiful. But if the tiebreaker is just, if there's a tie, it's doing, it's adding basically 1/100th plus some fancy number plus the count of whatever. It's making it so it's not a tie anymore, basically, just to get rid of ties. It's the random generator that I use. I was in quotation marks. So we have the start orders figured out. That's all good. In each division, and this is beautiful, beautiful. I guess these didn't get cleared because these aren't reserves. Why is that not formalized? Hold on, let's make sure these are formalized. These are all formalized. I don't know. This is a copy, so sometimes copies get kind of, I'm not sure what happens between copies. These are supposed to be formulas that find this name in this range and returns this, which would be a blank, or if it's not there, then it's a blank. But it would return the reserve's name if their name is in this range. But the formula isn't there because who knows why. Not sure why that didn't get hidden. What's next? So yeah, that's about it, I think. That's the spreadsheet in fucking action, all automatic. I doubt anybody's reached it this far. I doubt anybody's gonna watch this fucking video. But if you have, I thank you guys for watching. But let's do this real quick. Let's go. Let's just do an example. Clearing, let's go. Clearing car list on standings tab. Sheet is basically the standings tab. Sheet dot get range. What's the range? Let's see. We got N60 to N65. N60 to N65. Clear content. Fucking if you did dot clear, it clears all the damn formatting. You gotta reformat that shit, man. I'd had to do that in week 1, man. Fucking dumb, man. Waste of fucking time. Control save so that'll clear everything else. So yeah, that's about it. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though. It was kind of fun. I needed to make this for myself, kind of, so I can understand what the hell's going on. If I had to take a break, or if I had to come back to the spreadsheet and I know what the hell is doing what, or what is doing what. Any other fancy things? It doesn't look like it. This can get deleted, pretty much. This is old shit. This was fucking... I cannot believe how dumb I was in Season 1. Like, I did so much extra work that I didn't need to do. And it didn't even work 100%. I had to do some of it manual, and that was stupid as fuck. I'm glad I figured this shit out and how to do it correctly, because this shit is dumb. I'm about to delete this right now. No, I'm not. I'm too scared. I don't need it, but I hate deleting stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I hope. Qualifying. This was fun. Yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.